afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and welcome to NerdTube. And it's time to do some fan film reactions. Before I tell you what that film is, let me introduce you to our co-host. First of all, my usual partner in crime, cousin Cheeto. How you doing?
The main man is glad to be here.
And we have a couple of special guests with us. First of all, from Steve Harris Productions, we have Fecto. How you doing, mate?
Hello, good day.
Very good, very good. And from the Avalon Universe, Tyler Dunavan. How you doing?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
Very good, very good. Okay, so what's on the menu today? Well, that menu is Ash versus Lobo and the DC Dead, Evil Dead Army of Darkness fan film. Now, this fan film came across my path by accident. It's 7 years old, so it's nothing new. But I read some of the comments, and a lot of people are praising this. So I'm hoping it's as good, because what people are saying is that shit on TikTok goes viral, and this isn't. It's a tragedy. People are saying stuff like that. So let's just see if the comments truly match what we're about to see. Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah,
let's do it.
Rock and roll.
The following fan film parody mashup is processed independently and is neither associated or endorsed by the DC Comics, the Evil Dead franchise, or any other copyright. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, it looks like he's peeing on that logo.
No, man, he had a third leg, is what he had.
Put some more volume on this bad boy. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm already liking this.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's got fucking Tony Stark's glove.
Oh shit.
Groovy.
There's a Marvel
My name
mixed
is
up with
Ash.
this as well.
Avalon, that's Gwen. And even though it might look like we're primo screwed, that'd be you underestimating the big Gordo, me. Because every hero knows when the armies of darkness are breathing down your neck, when you're standing face to face with certain death, why, there's only one thing a man can do.
Of course.
Where the hell?
You are such an asshole.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, honey. I'm a man on a mission. You're just a side quest.
The hell were you doing in that parking garage anyway?
There's this book, see? An ancient book. Bound in human flesh, inked in blood. Necronomicon, Ex Mortis, Book of the Dead. My guess is it's what we're doing here. Now, if we can only find it, we might just be able to...
You mean this book?
Lady, I could kiss you.
I'll scream rape.
Fair deal. Now let's figure out how to stop this thing before...
Before something like that happens.
Oh my god.
Impressive tech. Mind if I ask where you got it?
I could tell you, but they'd probably sue you.
I can afford it.
Say, Prince of Thieves, mind just telling me where the hell we are?
Are you guys on a lag like I am? I've got like a 10-second
What if I told
lag
you I
on
knew somebody who could
the
stop
video.
that book?
Oh, sorry about that. No lag here, mate.
Okay, it's my computer.
Speaking of which, now is an excellent time to leave.
It's Deadites and zombies. Oh, that's a Deadite.
time now.
I am trying! Got it! Come on!
That's it. We're safe now.
We are exactly the opposite of safe.
Okay, so maybe we're not totally foolproof, 100% safe. We got a minute. So now what?
Oh god.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Hey, buddy, just hang on. You're gonna make it.
Listen to me. The book, we have to stop it.
How?
My ring. The power of the green light. There isn't much left.
The power of Great Skull.
To activate the ring, you have to speak the oath.
I'm all ears. Lay it on me.
In brightest day, in blackest night,
Brightest day and blackest night.
no evil shall escape my sight.
No evil shall escape my sight.
He sounds really
Let
good for somebody
those
who's
who
missing the
worship
entire
evil's
bottom
might
half of his body.
Beware
Yeah,
my
for real.
power. Green Lantern's light.
Beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Now, repeat it back to me.
The brightest day, blackest night. Piece of cake. I make with a magic ring.
The whole thing!
Look, I got it, okay? I know your stupid words.
Oh man.
What do you think did this?
That.
Oh, he is finally.
Oh, finally.
Oh man.
Finally.
Jeez.
I forgot that this was a Lobo film.
Yeah, Spawn.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Who's asking?
You ever hear of a planet called Zarnia?
No.
That's because I'm the guy that fragged every last fuck on it. You call me the main man. You can call me Lobo. Intergalactic badass, bounty hunter, space dolphin conservationist.
Space
Yeah, you're
dolphin conservationist.
Now,
Run.
He's got more aim than a stormtrooper. Look at that! How did he miss?
Because they're good guys.
Now what?
600 rounds a minute and can't hit 10 feet.
I
Seriously.
think we lost him.
son of a.
That Lobo's superhuman, man.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta get it right in between the legs.
Hey, watch where you're chucking that thing.
You gonna hand over that book?
Well, I mean, no, but
Okay, so he stabs Oliver through the chest, but he wraps it around his leg.
Yeah. Bad by logic.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, here we go.
the hockey puck.
Neurotoxin.
It should have just been Batman
It's not gonna
versus
kill you,
Lobo.
but it should even things up.
Cute. You came prepared. You might even soften me up a little bit. But you made one big goddamn mistake. This ain't your fan film. Now, where were we?
Zombie in a Batman costume.
Yeah.
Actually, looks pretty badass how they did that.
Yeah.
I like that. Man.
yo, deadhead. Let's dance.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Oh shit.
Glad you brought an income.
Checkmate. The book goes in the box, or the bullet goes in the brain.
Ash, don't do it.
Any last words, geek?
Yeah, one or two. In brightest day, in blackest night,
Shoot him in the head.
no evil shall escape
Shoot him
my
in
sight.
the head. Shoot him
Let
in
those
the
who worship
goddamn
evil's might
head.
Beware my,
I knew you'd forget the words.
beware my. Something shit. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. But those who worship evil's might, beware my... Motherfucker. Words. Why is it always words?
Beware my power!
Beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Green Lantern's light. It's not working.
Are you sure you said it right?
I said it right.
Fragging jackass. Can't just throw on a lantern ring. You gotta be chosen. Ain't about to choose a gutless worm like you.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Rip his finger off.
He looks badass.
Yeah. Damn.
Busy this weekend?
Groovy.
Oh, they put her in heels. Heels are not practical.
I think the main man might be in love, but I'm still gonna eviscerate the both of you. What can I say? Saving the world ain't really my thing, but it does have its perks. It's been fun, kids.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back that up. Did you just say save?
Look, I'm only interested but two things: drinking and killing. That's gonna be kind of hard to do when every last bastard in the verse are dead.
You're trying to save the world.
Is there an echo?
They got really close.
I'm trying to save the world, but he killed Oliver Queen.
Oh,
And killed
for
Batman. Oh my god.
So let me get this straight. You stopped some sort of multi-dimensional zombie apocalypse caused by a book.
It's about the long and short of it, yeah.
Okay. This is before or after Mr. Space Biker guy showed up with his magic containment box? Tell you what, I'm gonna go get baked in the TARDIS before we close. You go ahead and stay up front and hold down the fort, okay? Hey, hope none of the pages missing out of that book, right? Psycho.
Reminds me a little bit of Charlie Sheen in that.
That story about how you could have been a superhero.
Yeah?
It was pretty fucking stupid.
Is there something I could help you find, Miss
Cassidy.
Get in line, honey.
Get in line, honey. Really? That's what you're gonna go with?
Do you mind? This is kind of my thing.
Look, I'm just saying it lacks a little imagination.
Oh, I suppose you could do better.
Paralyzed, in a wheelchair, using only my eyelids and a series of blinks to communicate.
You want to do this? If you want to do this, honey, go right ahead. I don't even need to be here.
Hey! What? I said I'm gonna swallow your fucking souls!
if we got an end credit scene, boys.
Okay, keep letting it play because I'm still like 10 seconds behind on the video.
All right. Well, Sarah Connor versus Jason Voorhees. I like the look of that.
You can turn it down, man. It's so loud.
Yeah, Sarah Connor versus
fellas.
Jason Voorhees. That's pretty cool.
I have to say, this was quite superb.
Dude, this was freaking awesome. Like, I was not expecting it to be on that level. Well done. Well done. For what it is, well freaking done. That was truly enjoyable start to finish. At least for me, it was. That was great.
As you're going on, Vecto, Jeff, let us know some more, man. Give us everything you can of your description of this fan film.
Well, it was great. They even, I don't know, man. Whoever did that film knew what they were doing going into it. And the special effects were good for what they were. The comedy of putting Batman and stuff in there was great. Man, they even got all the little nuanced words and stuff they threw in there just to spice it up. I mean, it was just great. It was awesome. The only little complaint that I might have is that the chick shouldn't have also said groovy. That's Ash's one-liner, like a one-time use in the film kind of thing. That's it. I don't even care about that. It was just great. I'm probably going to watch that again.
Yeah.
Well done. Impressed. I like that.
Tyler?
Yeah, this was, I mean, there are different categories of fan films and, many different levels of production quality. This was obviously, people this was some studio quality stuff made by people who've worked for major studios and know how to do effects and, had a budget and all that kind of stuff. This is very, very, very high production quality. And none of the actors sucked. Even the guy playing Ash had a decent likeness to Bruce Campbell. Not that he really looked like Bruce Campbell, but he didn't completely not look like him. Very good casting. All the effects and music and the lighting and audio, camera work, all that stuff it was all there. Like I said, this is obviously this wasn't made by just a bunch of fans who don't know how to make movies. This was made by people who do make movies, who've probably worked on actual Marvel, actual DC stuff, or at least worked on major films, even if not Marvel or DC. These are, people who know how to make movies. So I loved it.
Cheeto.
I'm just gonna let myself out. I mean, I thought that like you guys said, the production was great, the effects were great for a fan film. I'm not an Ash versus the Evil Dead fan very much. Sorry. I like Lobo. Lobo did okay, better than okay. But I agree, it was a good production. It was a good, I can't knock it for anything other than the fact that it's not my cup of tea. So, based off of solely, outside of myself, I mean, I thought it was done really well. They did a good job with the material, obviously the source material that they were working with. The Green Lantern was pretty badass. I thought it took too long to get Lobo involved. I get what they were going for. They were trying to build it up, but I felt like Lobo should have been there as soon as they went through the portal thing, like, in some way, shape, or form. I thought that they kind of, if you're going to call, like, if you want to put it Ash versus the DC Dead and just have Lobo in there, but like it's called Ash versus Lobo. We went through this whole like prologue thing of like, like them finding Green Arrow and then them doing adventures and unlocking the thing. And then finally Lobo shows up. So it's like, I just thought it took a little bit too long for them to get Lobo involved, for it to be titled Ash versus Lobo. So Batman coming in was fun. I thought it was great that, like, of course Batman shows up, but then the meta joke of him being like, you made one mistake. This isn't your fucking fan film. And then he ripped his face and whatever. I was like, all right, yeah, that's very Lobo. I love it. But yeah, I mean, the Ash stuff, as I said, I'm not a huge Ash versus Evil Dead fan, so that stuff kind of fell flat on me. But as I said, you guys are fans, and you obviously enjoyed it, so I can't knock it for that. So high marks from me just because of all the other than preference.
Well, for me, I knew very early on I'm going to be enjoying myself once this fan film started. The actor who played Ash, channeling his Bruce Campbell to the highest fucking degree, is superb. You know what I mean? He was. I mean, that's just amazing acting. Not only was he playing Ash, he was playing Bruce Campbell playing Ash. You know, and that made it even better. Absolutely fantastic. I do agree with you to a degree about Lobo making a late entrance, but once he came in, he had his moments as well. Like and he was pretty much there for the rest of the film. And the makeup, the acting of Lobo as well, superb, absolutely great. Like the mixture of Marvel and DC, mainly a little bit of Marvel with obviously Tony Stark's glove. Nice touch, actually. That was very clever. And all these other characters in and the humor and everything, and the Green Lantern moment at the end, and then the shopping mall scene, which kind of reminds me of the alternative ending for Army of Darkness. Oh god, this was phenomenally good. This is like the comments were saying how good this fan film was, and the comments were not wrong. This is amazing, and for this film not to have 1 million views is a travesty. It deserves, after 7 fucking years, it's only got like just over 500,000. I believe.
That was 7 years ago that was done?
Yeah, 7 years ago.
Lord have mercy.
I mean,
7 years ago,
wow.
I know.
500,000 views is just that's
no. Look,
I know.
I can understand. It is a lot of views. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we would all love to get 500,000 views every time, but there are some things which are like so fucking good that you would think that they would go viral, and this should be one of those things. Like this is every comic book fan's fucking dream right now. There's so much encompassed in this entire fucking fan film. It's ticking so many boxes. How is this not as popular as it should be? Because it's also done phenomenally well. I mean, it's not just doing fan service. It's really entertaining. So I can't wait to mark this. We're gonna go around. I think I've explained everything. How I feel about this. I love this fucking fan film. Already this year for 2023, some of the fan films we watched here at NerdTube have been really, really good. There's been some really good stuff. This is no different, and it's going to be definitely in our top 10 at the end of the year for sure.
Yeah.
So let's give it. Let's just give it some marks, fellas. Fecto, what are you going to give it out of 10?
I'll tell you what. Under the conditions, it's a fan film. Fan film. I'm gonna hit that 10 out of 10. That was enjoyable. There was comedy. They mixed enough modern elements, and the fact they put DC in it and everything. It was diabolical. I love it. We'll watch again, 100%.
Yeah, and definitely worth spreading around. These people need subscribers. The film needs shares. Yeah. People need to see this fucking fan film.
Well, I'm heading over and subscribing and hitting the bell right away after this. So, yeah,
Tyler?
No question. Oh, great.
Army of Darkness was the first rated R film that I ever saw in the theater, which I believe was 31 years ago. Will be 31 years ago.
Really? God, I'm feeling old.
This June or July. Yeah, I was 12 years old, and my grandma actually took me and the other 3 other kids in the neighborhood and dropped us off at the theater. And either she bought the tickets for us and they didn't give a shit, or back then it wasn't a big deal as long as a parent was with you when you bought the tickets. It's and I've loved I've been a huge fan of the Evil Dead franchise ever since, but especially Army of Darkness because that was my introduction to it. And this pulled several gags from that, direct parody of that was just spot on. I'm going to get a solid 9.5, just because there's always something that could be improved. There's always, the acting was, most of the actors, most of the performances were great. If some of them weren't phenomenal, very, very, very good. So I'm going 9.5.
Cheeto.
I don't do no freaking halves, Tyler Dunavan. based on production and everything like that, as I said, I do take a point off for just preference, as I said, and I take a point off for Lobo just taking so long to get in there. So I'm going to give it an 8. As I said, I know I'm in the minority here, but I recognize that it is a good fan film. Don't get me wrong. I was watching all the Ash Evil Dead or the Evil Dead franchise fans around here losing their shit. So I'm like, all right, so they got to be doing something right. But yeah, I mean, the DC stuff was pretty good too. That was in there. That's more my cup of tea. And as I said, I think a solid 8 is a good marking for this one.
I don't like Back to the Future either.
Yeah, he doesn't like Back to the Future. It's incredible. But I already knew before this found film had ended that I was going to give it a 10. You know, I thought to myself, wow, I'm really enjoying myself here. And so it gets fucking a 10. It just does. It's just phenomenally good. And this is where the hype met the reality, because the people in the comments were not fucking lying. And I'm really happy to have come across this. And I'm hoping that just even with our small viewership and stuff like that, that just more eyes come across this fan film, because it is fucking amazing. It's one of the best superhero fan films. We've done a lot of fan films in the past, Star Wars, Star Trek, and shit like that. But I think when it comes to the superhero one, this is probably one of the best ones we've ever reviewed. This is phenomenal. I love it, and it's amazing that this is 7 years old. I wish I saw this a lot earlier. I really do. But yeah, better late than never. So yeah, fantastic. Any more last words, fellas, before we sign off?
If any of you out there share the fan film, please also feel free to share this film reaction, because game recognizes game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and we'll leave links below to Steve Harris and to the Avalon Universe in our description, because these guys, they are part of that, and they also do their fan films. You know, fan films, watching fan films is how it goes. So yeah, so don't forget to also subscribe to us here at NerdTube, the greatest YouTube channel you never heard of. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. Take care now to YouTube land. Bye bye. Oh, sorry.
Hang on. Can I plug Avalon real quick?
Please do.
So there's another film that's actually a Neutral Zone Studios film that Josh shot and helps produce and all that. It's not an actual Avalon film, and it's not a Neutral Zone Avalon crossover, but it's still something that we worked on, or Josh did anyway. That's coming out May 21st, so keep an eye out for that. I think Neutral Zone Studios channel, and it'll probably be on our channel too. It's a TOS film called TOS era fan film called The Test of Time, and the next Avalon film, Knights of the Void, should be. Well, I don't have a release date on it, but look for June or July, I would say.
No problem. And this will be on the Avalon YouTube channel.
Yes.
All right. Link below.
So link below for the Avalon YouTube channel will be in description. So make sure you click on that to find what Tyler's talking about.
Picks up the Mason and Archer story arc. So.
Okay.
Knights of the Void will.
Okay. So thank you very much out there to YouTube land, and take care now, everyone. Bye bye.